I got 3 chords. We're going to work on an F sharp, a B, and a C sharp. Okay, so the intro starts out with 3 open 6 strings, so an E note 3 times. And then we're going to come in to strike the 2nd fret of the 6th string for an F sharp. And then strike the 2nd, 3rd, and about 4th string. You can catch the 1st if you want to. And I do an upstroke there. And then you strike the bass note again, and then an up, down on the notes of the chord. So all together it'll sound like this. Then you move right away in the intro to an open A and lead into the B note. Okay, and you're going to strike an upstroke on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. And move right up to your C sharp and strike that bass note and down up on the 6th fret of the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. And then you're back to the open E and then F sharp root note and chord. So that whole first little measure goes like this. And then you kind of start it again. You're going to go with the open E and come to that F sharp root note. To the B. Actually 3 counts of the B. And then you move up to the C sharp. So the whole first 2 measures will go over again. Then we begin again. Come to the turnaround, so we're going to come to the C sharp this time. So we're going to go open A on the 5th string to 4 for the bass notes, and then to open and 2 for the B. So we'll do that whole last measure together from the F sharp. Into the verse, and the verse is basically going to follow a blues progression. You're going to go from F to B to C with the same rhythm and the bass notes and the same turnaround. You're going to go from F to C to B. So you'll be able to hear that if you practice that intro. Here's a lead at speed and then we'll slow it down. This song has a lot of licks in between the verses and the singing, and most of those licks are in the F sharp minor pentatonic. I'm not going to go through all those licks. I think if you learn the lead, you'll recognize a lot of the licks because they're kind of redundant, and you'll be able to take it from there. So to start the lead, we're going to go on the 4th string at the 4th fret. And then we're going to take the third string and bend that up and release it. And then we take 4 and hit it again, bend and release to 2. And then we're going to hit 4 again, twice. So what we have so far is this. Then we're going to slide to 6 on the third string. And we're going to take on the second string, go 5 and hit 7 twice. And then end up on the first string at the 5th fret. And kind of give that a bend and slide away. So what we have together so far is this. Then we're going to take the 7th fret, first string, give it a bend, release, and a bend, then a pull off from 7 to 5, and end up on the 7th fret of the second string. And then we're going to go from that 7th, we're going to go to 5, bend that slightly, to 7, bend and release. And release to 5. Then we're going to do a little lick here that goes from 7, 6, 7. And end up on 7 on the second string, 6 on the third, 7 on the second. And then we end up on 5 on the first. So let me show you that whole first part from the beginning slowly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so after this part, you're into kind of the next section. For this, we're going to come up to the next, if you're following the first position, I consider the first position of the F sharp minor pentatonic, and then we were in the second position there. Okay, we're going to move up to the third position from there. So we're going to go. So we're going to be in this next position, okay, for this. We're going to slide up to the 7th fret on the third string and hit 7 on the second string. So slide into 8, third string, hit 7 on the second. And then hit 8 again. This is a real B.B. King style lick. We're going to come down to the first string and hit 9, give it a bend up, and then release and bend. Then we're going to follow the second string from 10, 9, and 7 on the frets respectively. So what we have so far in that part here is this.